Time for Mike and Rui. Make it loud for them. Yeah. We're here. We're here. You might recognize Mike from my podcast if you listen to my or watch my podcast. All right, nobody watches my podcast. He's on there. People watch, all right? Not you guys, but others. It's been great. We went out. Oh, man, we were out till 5 a.m. last night. We were doing it, and I know that's the response, because you guys clap it up if you're from out of town. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's a small amount. Everyone else is locals. You guys are like, we were in bed by 11 last night. And that's what you do, because you live here. I understand that, but I'm not from here, so we come in, and we weren't planning to be out that late. It was just we were at the Golden Nugget at $15 minimum blackjack table, and my wife's like, it's 4 a.m, and I'm like, is it? And then Mike was getting kicked out of the table because he got into an argument with some redneck from Virginia, and I'm like, this does feel like 4 a.m. I feel like this doesn't happen at 11. This is a 4 a.m. occurrence. Oh man, it was I love old Vegas. That's what I like. I like the strip for the restaurants and the sure, whatever. But for the gambling, take me to that Hunter S. Thompson novel of old Vegas. I was sitting at a blackjack table with a Spirit flight attendant. Yeah. And when she sat down, she's like, I'm a flight attendant. I'm like, I'm gonna guess Spirit. And just from the attitude of it, you know? She thought she knew where everyone was from just because she was a flight attendant, which is such a weird energy. You know, I'm a flight attendant. I know where everyone's from. It's like, really? From spending about 9 hours in every city and then quickly getting on another flight and leaving? Yeah, I got a real touch for the city. I go in and I take a nap at a Hampton Inn and then I get the hell out of there. That'd be like me saying, you know, I really get how airplanes work just because I'm in there for a while. And I fall asleep. I think I get it, dude. Let me tell you what's wrong with the Boeings. We'll break it down right now. They're using steel rivets, and they really should be using rubber concrete. I don't know, but she was saying it with so much confidence, you know? And she gambled so much money. So we watched her lose $1,300. Yeah, and they looked important to her. Like, they look like mortgage payments, and she's like, "Ah, damn it!" And I was over there. We were losing too, but not that much, and I was giggling. You know, I was just like, "This is so fun." And she just gave me the stink eye because I hit when I wasn't supposed to hit or something. They get so mad at that. I'm like, "Hit," and she's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "I have 12." And she's like, we're all playing together. I'm not looking at 5 people's cards. Like, what do you think this is, a movie? Like we planned it in our rooms. This is gonna be a heist. We're gonna go in there and count cards or something. No, I'm gonna stand there and get free drinks and guzzle these Michelob Ultras. And then I'm gonna look glazy-eyed at my cards and then look at the dealer and go, That's why they do the hand signals, because they know you're going to get drunk enough to where the words won't mean anything. That's why they had to invent that. Because they're not going to cut anybody off. They'll just be like, yeah, we'll keep taking your money if that's what you want. Great time, man. Oh, it was so fun. It was energetic. And then today, just hungover. I didn't do anything. We just stared. We're at the Circa. That's the hotel we're staying at, which that's the one with a big dumb pool. And they got a giant pool and a big TV in the pool area. It's the most white trash pool I've ever seen. It's just that whole hotel looks like someone from the trailer park won the lotto, and they're like, I want a big pool and a big TV, bigger, and no kids are allowed. There's already no kids allowed at no, but make it a rule. That's gonna be just be in the pool watching them. And I'm gonna sit and watch and pee and drink and gamble. And I'll never have to leave. It's all of my dreams. And it's so distracting because, like, we have a room with a pool view and the TV's right there. And then my wife and I are just in bed and we're talking, but there's just a TV. And she's like, are you listening? I'm like, yeah. It's just there's like 9 games going on that thing. Like, I'm making fun of it, but I'm also attracted to it. You know what I mean? I grew up in the trailer park. Like, I'm making fun of it, but there's a big part of me that's like, hell yeah, dude. I'm making fun, but don't get it wrong. That's me completely. It's so good because the weather hasn't been good. The weather hasn't been good, and people are still out there in the pool. Not a lot of them, but they're just begrudgingly in there. You know, it's like they're not ruining our vacation. And the worst part is, while someone's in the pool, there has to be lifeguards there. So there's lifeguards wrapped in beach towels, watching one angry guy going, it's not raining, it's not raining. I'm from Iowa, I'll show you some rain. That's some real rain. It's not raining, this isn't rain, it's sleet. That's what they do. It's so funny because I think the pool's only like 3 feet deep. Man, it's not a big pool. And there's like legitimate lifeguards. They got the big dumb floaty things and they're all just waiting for some guy to draw. Then they gotta roll up their sweatpants and shimmy over. Are you okay now? The word hero gets thrown around too much these days, but those guys are heroes. They gotta... I don't know if you ever gotten the cuffs of your sweatpants wet, but that'll ruin your day, you know? It's like a sponge down there. That'll wreck your day. Yeah, we were at the Circa. Came in on Thursday, flew in. One of the wheels broke on my luggage, which is like the worst thing that could ever happen, isn't it? You check a bag, and then you gotta go pick it up, and there's just a wheel gone. And it looks so... It could be a nice piece of luggage, and one wheel breaks, and you're like, we look homeless. That's what this looks like. Even when you get into the cab, they're like, take us to the Circa. And you're like, the shelter? Is that what you said? And you're like, no, we have reservations. But yeah, we had a wonderful time. Got to go to a show. That was awesome. We went to go see the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil over at the Mandalay Bay. Went over to that. We sat too close. I didn't know you could do that. Because we looked and my wife was like, we could sit second row, just a little off to the side, and it's cheaper than sitting in the back. And I'm like, what a bunch of idiots. Let's get up there. I want front row tickets to the Cirque du Soleil. And we got up there, and as soon as it started, we're like, we are in the show. We're in the show. It was terrifying. It's just like they have the smoke machine. We're in the smoke. We're like, damn it. There's ninjas flying out of the air. We're like, oh, it was like a bad dream. It was like I was having a bad dream where in my dream I'm in a musical, but I missed all the rehearsals. And now we're just on stage like, I don't... Why were these cheaper? It was so far away. But it was fun, man. Those people are talented. They just keep flipping. Where do you even train for that? Like, where do they just come from Scandinavia or something? Like, where do they come from? You're like, what, that was the dream? You're like, I wanted to be a flipper. My mom took me to a trampoline park, and it's been my dream, and now I'm in Cirque. They're so good. They're amazing. We even went to the Late Show, and we were so close, I got to see the dancers' faces. And I was interested, because I'm like way in the back, I can't see their face, but I can see their face. And I was really interested in seeing, it's their late show. I was interested to see if they were really into the show. You know, because most of you might not be performers, but I have 2 shows tonight, and this is the one I like. Like, this is... This is the one I want to do. The next one's the one I gotta do. All right? They don't let me just do one. They're like, you do two? And I'm like, all right, I guess. But this one, I'm like, hey, last night, Vegas, flight attendant, so much fun. And then next show, I'll be like, yeah, all right, you know? Like, I'll be into it. They're going to have a good time, but I'm not going to be as into it as this one, you know? Because this one feels fresh. The next one's going to feel like a lie, you know? Like, have you ever been to a dinner party where you've told the story to the same people twice? That's what doing a second show feels like as a comedian. Like, I gotta be like, oh, I'm staying at the Circa, blah, 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 blah. And they're gonna be like, this is great. And in my head, I'm like, you're such a phony. You said this 2 hours ago. You're trying to make it all seem like it's in the moment. None of it. It's all a lie. But I was watching their faces because I was interested to see if they were also like I am on a late show, because that would be so funny just to see dancers just like... doing cartwheels with dead eyes, you know? Just like, whatever. But they were really into it, I gotta tell them. They were all professional about it. Biting the lip, doing all the things. They were really committed. They made me feel bad about how I treat a late show. Because their show is so much harder than mine. And I'm like, I should really give more efforts. I should really try hard. I like Las Vegas. I like, I'm growing into it. At first, I'm like, this is just degenerate gambling, and I can't afford any of the restaurants. I honestly think that's why I didn't like Vegas, because I couldn't afford to do anything. And I'd be like, well, all right, I'll save up for one buffet. And that's what I used to do. 10 years ago when I used to come to Vegas, I would save up for the Bellagio buffet. And that was my only meal that I would have the entire time. I'd eat like a king once. I think at the time it was like $70 to get in. I don't know what it costs now, probably like $200 now. But yeah, probably if I'm guessing. But back then it was like $70, and I put all my. They're like, "What are you gambling on?" I go, "The buffet." That's what I'm. Blah blah blah. I loved it, man. Yeah, last night we lived it up. We went to Carver's Steak over at the Resort World thing. Yeah, I didn't know it cost that much. We found that out. It was funny because the waiter, he was like, "What are you guys celebrating tonight?" And I was like, no, we're just having dinner. And he was like, "Ooh." And then he... and he dropped the menus off, and I looked at the prices, I was like, whoa. And then he came back, I'm like, actually we're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, and the next Christmas that's coming. This is... all of that on this. $15 for butter, huh? Did I read that correctly? You want a dollop of butter on your steak? $15. That's a... whoa, is it a lot or just really good? But it is better. It is better. It is so much better. I love it. I had mashed potatoes that had the consistency of whipped butter, because I think they just put butter in there, and they put black truffle, and they whipped it. It was like a liquid. It was a gelatinous liquid. And quite honestly, if there was no one around, I would have been like, and I just forget all this. Can I have more of the mashed potatoes? And a straw. Can I get a straw and some privacy and some more mashed potatoes? It's too good, man. I'm not a high-class individual. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. Like Mike, I live out there in New York City. That's where I live, out there with Emma, and we're doing our best to fit in there. I like it. There's a lot of interesting people out there, and I enjoy that. Like, last time I was on the subway, I saw a woman with hairy legs, and, you know, and I'm not for or against it. Just for the record, I think you should be allowed to do whatever you want with your legs. You know, it's just I'm immature, you know what it is, so I saw him. And when I see hairy legs on a woman, the only thing I can think of is the scene from the movie Mrs. Doubtfire. You know exactly what yeah. When Robin Williams is on the bus and his stockings had come down, and the bus driver sees him and is like, oh. And then he's like, and like, and he goes, don't cover that up. That's just natural, just how God made you. And he says it all wet like that, you know? And so I'm looking at the legs and I'm thinking of the scene and I'm just giggling to myself. And I was like, oh, that must look different from her vantage point. And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking of a bus driver hitting on you in the movie. Big fan. Big fan of that. Yeah, very much. I like the energy. All the energy's on this section. And you guys are good too, but the extra... It's terrifying, you know? It's a little scary. That's the home team. And then you're like... But I do like it, man. Very much enjoy your city. Been gambling, and it's been fun. It's been fun. You gotta live it up, because it's, I've been reading on the news, and it feels like it's close to over. Every day, a little bit closer. I don't know about you. I fly every week, and every flight is so bumpy. Every one, they're like, there's not going to be any service, and everything's fine. And everybody's just, and then Boeings are just falling out of the, oh, a piece fell off. And they're like, is that supposed, what happened to Boeing? They used to make airplanes that flew, and now they're like, what are we doing? Are we overthinking it? Are we over... Why'd you do that? Don't overthink it. Just make the thing, man. Just make the last one again. Why didn't you just do that? Boeing's kind of like when you go to your favorite local restaurant and they don't have your favorite sandwich anymore and they made a new one and you're like, why? The last one worked. The last one worked so good. We were excited to be on it, and this one, the toothpick holds it all together, and without the toothpick, people die. All right? Did I just compare an airplane to a sandwich? I think I did. That's some in the moment writing there. I didn't know that's where we were gonna go. All that stuff, man. I used to make fun of millennials. I used to do that until I did a Google search. And I realized I am one. Now I don't think they're that bad. That's exactly who I am right there. I'm a total hypocrite. I will make fun of a group of people till I realize I am that group of people, and then I go, come on, you guys. They're all right. If I did have to pick on millennials, I think our big issue is we're too self-aware. We know exactly what's wrong with us and why, and I don't know if that's healthy. Because nobody seems to be getting better. They just know what's wrong with them. You know, everyone's like, I have anxiety. And it's like, oh, what are you doing about that? Nothing. I'm telling you, so you work around it. And it's like, half the battle's won. Yeah, you established, but then... And people are too quick to tell you what their ailments are. Shut up about them a little longer, you know? Within meeting somebody, like, I have anxiety. Because when I was 8, my brother locked me in a closet and kept me there all weekend. It's like, that's for tomorrow. That's for if we meet again tomorrow. That's not for now. We just met. And it's not like we're the first generation to have anxiety. It's just we're the first ones to look into it, you know? Previous generations had anxiety, they just didn't know what it was. They're just like, I don't know, when I go to Costco, my cheeks tingle. And they kept it at that. They didn't have time to dig into their claustrophobia issues. This is how it goes. There are benefits, there are things about millennials I like. We've renamed things more positively, and I enjoy that. Like, I'm a 32-year-old man who lives in a studio apartment. In any other era, I'd be considered a loser, all right? But now I'm called a minimalist. How much better is that? That guy's not going through a divorce. He cares about his carbon footprint. That's what's happening here. Man's a hero.